2011년 1월 화려하게 막을 올린 글로벌 스타크래프트2 리그. 1년여의 긴 항해를 마친 GSL이 드디어 2011년 대망의 마지막 결승을 앞두고 있다. 운을 이겨선 공격, 천운을 앞세운 탄탄한 실력, 특유의 재치 넘치는 경기력으로 우승을 노리는 그.
안녕하세요. NXO 짝지 정지훈입니다.
불운의 대진, 비운의 저그라는 이름을 벗어던지고 마침내 새로운 저그의 희망으로 떠오른 거침없는 남자.
안녕하세요. FX의 이동영입니다. 4강이 제일 고비라고 생각했는데 올라가게 돼서 정말 기분 좋은 것 같아요.
결승 진출한 지 얼마 안 돼서 좀 얼떨떨한데 이따 숙소 가보면은 결승 진출한 거 실감 날 것 같아요.
팀원끼리 결승을 할 수 있었는데 그게 안 돼서 너무 아쉽고, 하나 진짜 굉장히 쉬운 종족이에요. 오늘 2대2 됐을 때 제가 벨시리안을 개인적으로 별로 안 좋아해가지고 저 위기다 싶었는데
속으로 계속 이동현 선수 응원만 했고요. GSL에서 2번 졌는데 승률이 너무 좋아서 안 질 거라고 생각했는데 허무하게 져서 좀 좌절했었거든요. 그래서 딱 이동현 선수가 이기고 너무 좋았어요.
그래도 저번에 한번 이겨봤으니까 마음은 좀 더 편할 것 같아요.
오랜만에 자신 있는 저그전 열심히 해서 꼭 좋은 경기력 보여드리고 싶어요.
저그전 하시는 걸 많이 보지 못해서 딱히 말해드리기가 좀 4대2 정도 예상돼요. 당연히 제가 따라고 예상이라도 해야죠.
일방적으로는 안 끝났으면 좋겠어요. 그래서 4대2나 4대3으로 GSL의 슬픈 전설, 이번엔 꼭 제가 팽팽하고 재밌는 경기 만들어서 깨드리겠습니다.
오늘 저 게임하는 거 봤죠? 정중현 선수도 이겼는데 긴장 좀 하고 나오시고 이번 결승에서도 제가 봐주는 거 없이 좀 세게 나갈 거니까 열심히 준비하고 오세요.
동영아, 내가 저번 GSL 때는 졌는데 이제 결승이니까 결승에서 좀 압도적으로 이겨줄게. 너무 좌절은 하지 마.
여러분이 응원하신 동영이 꼭 우승할 테니까 많이 지켜봐 주세요.
꼭 역대 최고의 결승전으로 만들도록 이동영 선수와 저 둘 다 노력해서 꼭 재밌는 경기 했으면 좋겠어요.
시대는 새로운 영웅을 바라고 있고 시대의 부름을 받은 두 선수가 마침내 대망의 파이널을 맞이한다. 2011년 소니 에릭슨 GSL 노벰버 파이널. 생애 첫 우승을 노리는 시대의 강자. 테란의 새로운 영웅을 꿈꾼다. 거침없는 불진 NS 보석 짝지 정지훈. 7.8급 그 끝에는 우승이 보인다. FX 리너ck 이동영.
Welcome to GSL November Final. This is John, your translator. I'm here with Daniel, Lace, and Koski.
Yeah, that's right. Thank you, John, for introducing me as such. I'm Artosis. He is John Yu-Gi-Oh, the translator. Yu-Gi-Oh, of course, his middle name, as I learned today, the translator being his last name. And we are here at the GSL Finals, Jjakji against Leenock, and John's going to do some wonderful translation for us now. John, take it away.
So here's our new caster, Lee Hwan. Well, not really new, but he'll be taking over Hyunju, who is pregnant. So he's on a birth leave. So we have our new finalists, FXO Leenock and NSO Jjakji. It's first time we don't have MVP, ST, or MC in the final.
It's pretty crazy.
And also the winner of today's match would be the youngest GSL winner ever. So far it's been MC, who's 23-year-old, I believe, and Jjakji is 21 and Leenock is 18. So yeah, new history will
Is that Korean age or US age?
Korean age, of course.
Ah, yes. So take a year, sometimes two, off of that, depending upon your birthday. At this point, probably just one.
So each player will say hello to the fans. Hello, I'm NSO Jjakji.
정준 선수 긴장이 많이 되실 것 같아요. 앞서 이제 만나봤을 때도 좀 많이 긴장이 된다. 그래서
So you seem very nervous, and you also said you were nervous during the interview. How do you feel now? I actually didn't catch that.
He says he feels really excited but nervous as well.
No, I think he said he still feels nervous, but he's also excited. Well, I guess it's the same thing. You made it.
Yeah, you just reversed my words.
FXO Leenock. People call him Prince of War after July 0.
I like that.
안녕하세요. FX의 이동영입니다.
Hello, I'm FXO Leenock, Lee Dong-young.
자, 이동영 선수 얼마 전에 MLG 대표면서 우승을 차지했습니다. 큰 무대에서 우승을 차지한 경험이 있는데
So you won MLG Providence,
GSL 결승 처음이란 말이에요. 긴장이 되지
but this is your
않습니까?
first GSL final. How do you feel?
조금도 되지 않고요. 최고의 경기력으로 답해드리겠습니다.
I didn't catch that either.
He said MLG Providence was very hard, but this is the final of GSL, and I'm excited.
Jay, if you don't mind, can you like put up the sound so I can?
GSL 최연소 우승에 기록을 세워야 됩니다. 조금 욕심이 날 것 같아요. 그렇지 않습니까, 정준 선수?
제가 생각하면 제 기록을 깰 선수가 몇 안 되는 것 같아요. 그래서 매우 욕심이 나요.
그렇군요. 이동영
still
선수
can't
역시
hear it.
우승에 대한 어떤 그 확고한 의지가 있을 것 같아요.
이왕 기록 세우려면 더 어려운 걸로 세워야 되는데 제가 더 어리니까 제가 세우도록 하겠습니다.
Oh, okay. So they're talking about the youngest champion ever. So Leenock, since he's younger than Jjakji, he hopes
정준
he
선수의
can win. So
부모님들과
the record
이동영
becomes
선수의
even more
부모님들 잘
epic.
해주셨는데
Yeah.
대단히 감사드리는
That'd be pretty
말씀을
epic,
드리겠고요. 또 두 분들 또
Have to have
이제
creator
네
win to beat
위해서
that.
저 재밌는 경기를 해야 될 것 같습니다. 정지훈 선수가 94년생 그리고
So
이동영
Jjakji was
선수가
born in 94.
정말 어린 선수인데
And Leenock was born in 96.
설수 있다는 점이 지난
And
한해
in 96, I was
오늘 결승전 스코어 뭐 앞서서
playing Diablo 1, I
몇 대면
think. I don't
예상하십니까?
Not yet.
그럼 재미가 없잖아요. 그래서 4대2 정도
So
생각하고
the
있어요.
expected score from Jjakji is what he hopes, what he thinks he can do. He can pull 4-all, but that won't be
강창구의
interesting. So
정지훈
he will
선수입니다.
go for
4대 0도
2-4-2.
가능하지만
오케이.
4대 2 팬분들에게 재밌는 경기를 선사하기 위해서 4대 2 정도로 맞춰드리겠다 뭐 이렇게 얘기를 했어요. 자, 이동영 선수 몇 대면
Let's hear
예상하십니까?
Leenock's expected score.
저는 한 경기 정도는 상대에 대한 예의라고 생각하고 4대1 정도
So I
예상하고
think it's a manner to lose at least one game. So I go for 4-1.
That is manner.
재밌습니다. 정지훈 선수는 팬분들을 위해서 4대 2 정도로 맞춰드린다고 했었고
So 4-2 for Jjakji and 4-1 for Leenock.
한 세트 정도는
both
내준다고
quite
했는데
one-sided. I don't like
중요한
that.
것은 재밌는 경기라는 거겠죠.
I guess
It's
like
GSL finals though, John.
yeah,
연습을 굉장히 많이 했기 때문에 정말 자신 있습니다.
I'm very confident because I have practiced very much.
자, 팬분들께 자신 있다는 각오의 한 말씀 마지막으로 부탁을 드리겠습니다.
저글저로서 재밌는 경기 많이 보여드리도록
I'd like to
노력하겠습니다.
show very interesting matches as a Zerg player.
자, 마지막으로 정지훈 선수 굉장히 이제 많은 팬분들이 자리를 해주셨어요. 뭐 정지훈 넌 나의 무비스타라는 취업을도 보이고 있는데 이분들을 위해서 열심히 경기하고 좋은 경기 하겠다는 각오의 한 말씀.
So comment to your fans, please.
날씨가 추움에도 불구하고 이렇게 많은 분들이 찾아주셔서 대단히 감사하고요.
I'm really grateful so many fans came today, even though it's really cold today. So I'll compensate it by showing good matches.
자, 두 선수 준비가 다 된 것 같습니다. 어떤 선수가 우승을 하더라도 재밌는 기록들이 많습니다. 최연소 우승 그리고 FXO와 NSO서의 이제 유일한 또 이제 결승
So many new records will be set. First champion for NSOso or FXO Open, and also the youngest champion ever, and the last champion of this year.
이동영 선수 준비 완료되셨습니까?
Last champion this year isn't really a record though.
자, 그럼 두 선수 경기석으로 이동해 주시기 바랍니다.
Yeah, I knew I should have done this thing. So we're going to watch highlight videos from this year GSL, and I'll be changing seat with Nick. We'll have Jesus in a moment.
네, 자, 두 선수가 부스 안으로 이동을 했습니다. 이제 재밌는 경기를 관람한 일만 남은 것 같습니다. 과연 어떤 선수가 우승을 차지하고 올 시즌 마지막 우승컵을 끌어올릴지 여러분들의 여러와 같은 환호와 박수 소리로 대망의 결승전을 시작해 보도록 하겠습니다. 경기 바로 시작하도록 하겠습니다. 큰 박수 부탁드립니다. 갑니다. 고명재 맞아 공격. 모든 걸 던져 고명재 선수. 본방을 끝나요 고명재도. 그렇습니다. 벤시가 거신 굉장히 잘 잡거든요. 그렇죠. 자, 국지방어이 소환하면서 싸우고 있는 정재훈 선수. 자, 일단 광전사가 들러붙은 해병을 쏘고는 있습니다만 정재훈 선수 깜짝 놀라 도망갔어요. 해병에 불이 나게 도망가고 있어요 지금. 더 싸우면 그래도 피해 좀 더 줄 수 있어요. EMP와 많이 맞았죠. 무슨 헐루시네이션처럼 사라졌어요 그냥. 그렇습니다. 굴한 타이밍이 돌아왔어요. 김상준! 돌았어요.
한끗 차입니다. 아직 그래도 벙커가 남아있고
네,
추적자 수가 완전히 쌓이고 있는 상황이 아니기 때문에 아직도 막힐 수도 있어요. 아직 막힐 수 있어요. 이거는
건설 로봇이 상당히 많이 잡혀있는 상해 있는 상황 6개밖에 없고 폭풍 연구가 아직 좀 시간이 남았어요. 그냥 좀 경력을 상대하는 김학수 선수거든요. EMP를 맞기 맞았어요 지금 한번. 네. 자, 밀어냅니까 아니면은 뚫어냅니까? 지금 고위기사가 폭풍 쓰지 못하고 앞에 나갔다 잡혔고요. 네. EMP 맞았어요. 다 맞았어요. 그렇죠. 다 맞았어요. 정재훈.
이번 시즌이 유독 운도 좀 따라주고 그러면서 경기가 잘 풀리더니 드디어 자신의 장점을 다 발휘하게 된 이 순간 이 정재훈이 질 거라는 생각은 지금 전혀 안 듭니다.
그렇습니다.
아주 조금도 안 듭니다.
제재! 정지훈 선수가 5세트를 잡아내면서 결승 진출에 성공을 합니다. 강력한 상대 김학수 선수를 꺾고 활짝 웃고 있는 정지훈 선수입니다. 들어갔어요! 게임 끝날 수도 있습니다. 게임 끝날 수도 있어요.
났습니다.
게임
이거는
끝날 수도 있어요. 일단 차원관문이 완성은 됐는데 이제 열렸죠. 보수가 한번 올리고 있었네요. 이거 불 다 꺼졌어. 꺼졌어요. 최재.
검정 추적자 기동차
지금 다시 한번 들어가고 맹독충 다 떠졌어요. 자, 모든 병력 괴멸자인데 끝 들어온다고 해서 이동력 8강 가겠는데요.
상대 본진의
강전사 네, 제재 지고 있습니다. 이동력 제재 자, 건설로 그렇죠. 걸렸어. 자, 올인러시라는 생각이 들었었는데 뚫느냐 아니면 막느냐의 대결이 됐습니다. 아직 몰라요. 아직 위험해요.
이거는 곧 있으면 수혈 에너지가 돌아올 것 같은 상황이거든요 지금.
막게 안 돼요. 제재 이동력 많아요. 자, 지고 나갔고. 자, 해병들 모두 쓰러지죠. 정종현 선수 이렇게 되면
수혈 계속 들어가요 지금.
그렇습니다. 자, 지금 제대로 들어갔죠. 한 번 더 들어가서 해병을 녹이지 않는 이상은
이현우세 일단 격파.
볼을 갈 곳 없어요. 어디로 갑니까? 갈 곳 없어요. 해병 많이 잡혔죠. 들어왔죠. 굉장히 많습니다. 이동현 선수. 왔어요. 땅굴 제대로 뚫렸고. 막지 마요 이동현.
이렇게 먹나요?
제대로 뚫렸어요. 이거는. 자, 한 번에 교전은 이동현 선수. 건설 로봇으로 복구할 수 없는 수준인 것 같은데요.
바퀴들 들러붙어서 분노의 원투 펀치.
그렇죠. 자, 계속 나오고요. 이동현 선수 제재. 치명적인 실수. 정종현의 일생 1대 실수가 나왔습니다. 본진 들어왔어요. 이동현. 잠보 약간 잘못되긴 했습니다만 그냥 뽑아들고 가야죠. 뽑아들고 가야죠. 이동현. 자, 결승 가기 직전 이동현. 아직 몰라요. 하지만 아직 몰라요.
최강의 불을 가지고 여기까지 왔던 이동형인데 마지막에 이런 한 번의 행운을 결승으로 가는
그렇죠.
가장 중요한 순간 행운을
이거만 잡으면 끝나요. 이동현. 자, 흘려서 넣고 괭독충 맞고 공선을 잡고 잡았어요. 이동현. 잡았어요. 최대.
이동형 결승 진출.
Seoul, Korea, and welcome to the GSL Finals. Tastes on our toasts here, and I think we have one of the best finals we could ask for right now with this Terran versus Zerg. How you feeling, dude?
It's an exciting one, Tasteless.
Yeah.
As was mentioned before, this is the first finals without either MC, Nesty, or MVP in it.
Yeah.
That's a pretty sick little statistic right there.
Basically our best Zerg, our best Protoss.
Our
best
youngest players in the finals as well. It is a lot of exciting storylines coming together. Can the MLG Providence champion win GSL? A couple weeks later, man.
We're going to find out pretty soon.
Can he be balling like a true baller with 100K in the bank after a couple of weeks?
That's a lot of money, man. And, you know, I think it's certainly a possibility. It's interesting to see how the landscape of StarCraft 2, since it's been, what, about a year and 3 or 4 months since the release? Does that sound right?
It was, yeah.
So since then...
Year and four?
Okay, yeah. So, you know, the landscape has changed so much. Who's good, who's improving. Leenock, even ST was saying when we were talking to him backstage at MLG Providence, that Leenock right now is the best Zerg. He was actually watching him and just saying, oh my God, I cannot believe how good this guy is. Jjakji, sort of a dark horse in this tournament. Obviously, we always knew that Jjakji was good. I don't think anybody really expected this season to see him here in the finals.
Well, I certainly didn't. I mean, he's someone that's been coming up a long time. He's very good. He's been getting better. And here he is, man. He earned it, but I'm a little bit worried for him. Leenock's best is his Zerg versus Terran. Jjakji, he got here via his best, which was Terran versus Protoss. There's no Protosses left.
And of
all that
course,
stands in his path is probably the best ZB tier in the world.
I think hands down at this point in time, the best ZB tier. Of course, you know, one of the reasons why Jjakji is so good at Terran versus Protoss is because he is such a solid, he's got so many solid teammates. You all right? Audio?
Something happened with my audio, man.
Oh, can you not hear me? Yeah, well,
you just keep talking for me. I'm going to try to fix this.
We'll get this sorted out.
Smile into the camera while I do that. Hello.
He's got so many good Protosses on his team with him. You can hear me now, okay?
Yeah, this is much better.
And the truth is that this is going to be hard for him. I don't think Jjakji is really the favorite here, especially not with Leenock dominating so
viciously.
Much. Yeah, it was actually insane.
He was a tyrant on his way up, man.
He was, man. He was unstoppable.
He has just been destroying the best players in the world nonstop. I mean, again, Jjakji's done a great job, but a lot of that was based on his Terran versus Protoss, taking out some of the best Protosses in the world, Puzzle and Oz.
Now, I want to make sure that the world is watching, so please get on Twitter and hashtag GSL. Tweet at GOMTV's Twitter. It is simply GOMTV. You can tweet at us as well. I'm Call Me Tasteless and our toast. But if there's one thing you could do for us right now, that you could do for StarCraft 2, for esports, for the GSL, is to hashtag
That's right.
GSL.
And not just that, this has potential to be the best finals yet of GSL. It definitely has that potential.
Probably will be. We tend to have more one-sided finals.
Yes, we do.
But I don't think it's going to be the case this time
So
around.
get on Reddit, and not just our StarCraft. Go to our gaming. Let's get it up to the top.
Please.
Let's get all those poor people out there that don't know about the GSL to get over here and watch it, because this is it's a fantastical tournament. It's the last GSL finals of the year, but don't forget, after this, we are doing the Blizzard Cup.
Yeah.
10 players, 10 of the best players in the world. Let me name a few. MC, Nesty, MVP, MMA, Nanawa, Dongregu, Leenock, Hero.
You almost got them all.
Hold on.
Can you do it? Can you get
the
to the rest?
WCG champion, who's going to be another MVP spot, no doubt.
Probably.
And who's the last one? Gosh darn it.
I don't know, man. I would not put myself out on the line like that. You know?
I'm doing it, though. I'm brave.
You're a brave guy. Well, if I think of it, I'll let you know.
Thanks.
But we're going to see.
All right, and one other guy that's really awesome,
and
too.
He is so sick.
He's so good.
So, as you guys can see, esports is taking off. StarCraft 2 really the driving vehicle for esports. And even over the course of this year, the GSLs, as well as other, esports events around the world like DreamHack or MLG or NASL are just huge now. It's insane. And, of course, Heart of the Swarm is on the way. We don't know when it will come out because it is a Blizzard title. But, things are just going to get bigger and better. So please, guys, like I said before, continue to spread the word. Continue to go out there.
Do it, man. Seriously.
Yeah, do it. And, again, hashtag on Twitter.
Cheers, of course, to you at a Barcraft. This is going to be a lot of fun.
Yeah, if you're at a Barcraft right now, wherever you are, You know, grab another beer. It's going to be a blast. Feel free to tweet at us pictures of your Barcraft. We'd love to see you guys.
We do love to see
I
that.
wish they would let me drink while I worked too, but they don't. So I'm going to have to wait until after the show. Artosis, your predictions going into this. What do you think the score is going to be?
Leenock 4-1 or 4-2?
All right, I'm actually going to say Leenock 4-2, 4-3.
4-2 or 4-3?
I see one cheese from Jjakji that Leenock doesn't stop.
Yep.
And I see one cheese from Leenock that
Fails.
fails.
Sure.
Actually, I was going to say doesn't stop, but then you said fails, and I just kind of went with it. So here's Jjakji.
Putting words in your mouth. You look really handsome today, by the way.
Thank you.
It's a great haircut.
I just got it cut.
They did your hair just right.
I'm thinking
too.
about dyeing it later on this week.
You should do it, man.
By the way, check us out at WCG. A few days from now, we will be taking a train to Busan, so you can check us out there.
That's right.
It should
It's
be a
gonna
lot of fun.
so
It'll
much
be
fun.
like the 7th or 6th WCG I've done. That's
God,
actually how I
and there's
launched
so
my
many
career.
WCGs at this point.
So many. So as you can see, Jjakji, a Protoss killer. He got here on the blood of Protoss, but now he has to take on the best Zerg in the world. That's going to be quite a transition.
Yes, it is.
Yeah, we got
a lot of
nerds
nerds
all
down
over the
there.
world. As you can see, quite an international audience we have here in beautiful Seoul, Korea.
Indeed, we
And
do.
now on to this baller. Tell us about this guy, Artosis.
Well, it's Leenock, man. He just won Providence. He came from the open bracket and just slayed everyone in his path. As we see, he's taking out some great players on the way. He's taking out players like Ensnare, Polt, Huck. Just so many. Look at this.
Alive as well.
Alive and MVP. I mean, that's pretty sick, man. This guy's versus Terran is insanely good.
And that is why, we're kind of saying right now.
And don't forget,
Leenock looks like the favorite
Yeah.
to me. Look at all the Terrans he killed off. Jjakji's another one of these Terrans in that caliber, but still.
For those of you who have been watching GSL for a really long time, here's some throwbacks to Leenock. He was the guy that had that epic Shakuris game with Clyde. Remember those super epic in like season 2
I remember
or
that.
something?
I think it was season 2 or 3.
Yeah, I think it was 3 actually. And then also, do you remember when Nada took his jacket off because he got 6-pulled?
Yeah,
That was Leenock.
that's right.
Nada had to take his jacket off to defeat Leenock.
It's actually crazy, man. I remember that. That's actually one of my most memorable moments of seeing a player react.
Of course.
As you guys can see here,
Look at these stats.
these stats overall are pretty good here for Leenock. I mean, actually, they're actually quite good for Jjakji
Yeah,
as well. I
Jjakji's
glanced at
got
Leenock's
some- look at
first.
that dual site stat. 6-0 is Jjakji. And Leenock only 4-4 there. Leenock does not win Calm of the Storm currently. 1 loss there, no wins. Antigua Shipyard, though, that is a map that we have seen him dominate on time and time again.
Yeah, Crossfire is going to be interesting because they both seem to have pretty even results on that.
Yeah.
So that should be pretty exciting. And guys, we are getting very close right now to getting this match going between Jjakji and Leenock. It is the final GSL Code S finals of this year. It's been an amazing year.
It certainly has. What a great way to finish it off to a nice CBT, right in Seoul. Didn't have to go too far.
And guys, feel free to come out to any GSL event, whether it is just, day one of Code A or it is a GSL finals. Entry is free. So, as you can see from these two teams, NS Hoso and FXO, this is the first time they have one of their players in the finals.
Yes.
We've known for a while that NS Hoso and FXO are solid. They are good, but they were not teams we would generally consider ones that would produce champions. And that is now going to change today as one of these two Nerd Warriors is going to make it out of here with a GSL victory. So get ready, because it's time. Here in Seoul, Korea, Leenock against Jjakji, Zerg against a Terran. See what happens. I'm Tasteless, with me is Artosis. We're here in the GSL Code S Finals, the last one of this year. Get out there, spread the word, get more people to tune in, because this match is going to be sick. So, in the upper left, perhaps the underdog, a TVP master. Can he beat a ZVT master? We're going to find out here. His ID is...
NS Hoso Jjakji.
Jjakji. I am really curious to see what kind of strategy he's engineered to take on this player down here in the bottom center. Or the bottom right, excuse me, we have our Zerg player, one of the youngest players in the GSL. Leenock.
Wow, I am excited,
It's time.
Tasteless.
I always love it. We start out a season, you know, you have no idea who's going to get there, what kind of games we're going to see, what kind of new strategies are going to unfold, and what an interesting finals we have. It's one that you really couldn't have predicted.
No, not at all. No one ever thought Jjakji would make it. Leenock, I could understand if someone's like, I thought he would make it. I'd be like, all right,
yeah,
look, maybe you did. You were wrong to think it, but it turned out you were right. But Jjakji, man, not even Jjakji's mom thought Jjakji was going to make it to this final, so he has kicked some serious ass and surprised everyone. I'm sure the least of which is not himself.
Yeah, and you know what's funny? I don't know what the future of Jjakji is going to look like. I mean, Jjakji, if you master TVP, I think it's a tough matchup. You know, if you master that, you're actually going to be able to, you know, go quite a long way. We have some very good Protosses right now in Korea. You know, so much has changed, even in the course of this month, with, you know, Jjakji doing so well, Leenock winning MLG, and now he's here in the finals. He could win this as well, which would easily make him currently the best Zerg. We have Naniwa, who has become out of control, and I actually am at the point where I feel like he's the best Protoss in the world.
You think so?
I do, yeah.
I don't know, between him and Hero, I give an edge to Hero right now.
Give an edge to Hero?
I do, but, I mean, they have different strengths,
actually, you know,
different
it's
talents.
weird. You know, I wasn't factoring Hero in as much as there, even though we just casted him in DreamHack. But
yeah, no, I know what
the
you mean,
games when I watch Naniwa, there's just these small elements about them where I'm like, my God.
No, he's something else, man. That's for sure.
And you know, even with Hero doing as well as he has,
Well,
I mean, this is all very exciting.
Dude,
so.
they're both going to be in the Blizzard Cup, so everyone's got to watch that. It's going to be so crazy.
All right, we have the spawning pool on the way here. Note that Terran has rallied out Marines towards the entrance because he wants to see. He wants to make the Zerg think, you know, maybe he's going for a very, very, very quick command center. In fact, Jjakji going with a textbook Orthodox build, very, very quick Hellions.
By the way, before this, you know, this is as standard as you can get, the Reactive Hellion versus Quick Expand opening. So I'm going to go ahead and teach everyone at home a little bit about these two players and how they get their names. Leenock is a musical group. Jjakji, this is a funny one. Oh my God, is he actually going to catch this Overlord?
Talk about good Starcraft sense. Do the timing of the Overlord on the map. Gunning down that first Overlord is huge. That really screws up the tempo for Leenock early on. Less Zerglings, less drones, and don't forget there are reactive Hellions on the way, so this is actually huge.
Wow, that extra larva, that extra 100 minerals in Overlord, the delay of being supply capped at all, it's insane, man. What a great move. You can see that he is truly prepared for this. I am so impressed with that Overlord catch.
Yeah,
that was
really
actually
nice.
like, and for any of you that watch fishing and you're like, wow, that was the sickest bass catch or something. No, this was way sicker than that.
Yeah, take that, fisherman.
Take that, fisherman fans. But
by the end of this, Jjakji, if he keeps playing like this, we might have a shot of him holding Leenock up by the feet like he just caught that nerd.
Seriously, he was this big.
I caught a nerd that was this big, yes. All right, so the Hellions are now moving out. Leenock's managed to get his Overlord out, but probably not hatched enough Zerglings. I would not be surprised if Jjakji does try to gun it and go by here. Leenock already prepared, though.
Yeah, a few more Hellions are out. Gonna leave him at home for a moment. And Leenock just making his wall a bit more, and it looks like, yeah, we're going to have even more Hellions. He's not stopping at just 4. You know, we always see 2 to 6 normally, and then if they go over that, that's a little bit different, but not too uncommon. Notice how he's covering all the creep area.
Look at the structure placement here.
Yeah.
The Evolution Chamber and the Hatchery. Ain't no way in hell Hellions are going to get through there.
Yeah, not just that, but look at the Hellion on the left down there on the creep.
Yeah, that's
that was
so
to
good.
stop any tumors from going down there.
Jjakji's blowing me away right now.
Yeah.
Tosis. I did not expect to be this wowed this early on. The Overlord catch, and again, as Artosis points out, there's no way that you can put a creep tumor anywhere right now.
No, that's very true, and that's exactly what this is meant to
That's the
block.
game plan.
And I have to say, I was talking to some people backstage about Jjakji and how good he is right now, and holy crap, that's so smart. We'll get into that in just 1 second, but they have been telling me that in practice, he's one of the best TvZers in the world right now.
Really?
He's been practicing like crazy. So, I mean, even though I'm predicting Leenock, man, Jjakji he's looking so good already.
All right,
But that expansion taste, let's go back and talk about that for
the
a moment.
expansion in the upper right
It's
is
so smart.
very interesting.
Behind the minerals, this is something we would see sometimes in StarCraft 1. We haven't seen it even one
rarely
time.
with Terrence. Only Terrence, really, StarCraft 1.
Yeah, well, you've done it with the Nexus against me before, Tasteless.
I did it 2 once in StarCraft 1 with Nexus. I did, but
Python top right base. I remember this so clearly. I'm like, why is he still in the game? And then I go up there to expand, and Tasteless has 100 probes. Anyways.
I remember that game.
So it's a very sneaky move. This is something that even if you send a Zergling in, this works better against tip-top players because they'll send a Zergling literally in just to see far enough is their command center there, and they won't go far enough to see if you're actually mining the minerals from behind.
Yeah.
It is a super high level, super sneaky, quite intelligent
it's like
thing.
meta stuff.
Yeah, it's meta, man.
It is like meta.
Yeah. It's Meta Man. I don't mean Metal Man.
I don't mean
he
Mega
sucks.
Man.
He's
Yeah,
the first
he
guy you
sucks.
beat in Mega
Then
Man
you beat
too.
Woodman.
And Jjakji's the
after
last
that,
guy
Bubble
you beat.
Man. Yeah, Jjakji's the last guy. You even beat him after Heat Man.
That's right.
All right, now.
Heat Man you beat really late, man.
You do.
But as soon as you have the bubble thing, you can beat him anyways.
Yeah, it's true. Now,
So, yeah, that's so smart.
I gotta say, Jjakji is really looking scary, guys. If you want to study a Terran right now in TvZ, and you want to get
so far,
all those minor things, study this guy.
Notice this, dropping his mules. That's the smart way to do a hidden expansion. The drop mules over there will mine it out quicker because it has less defense. Also allow you to saturate your main and natural more and mine from them for longer. It's just an infinitely better choice than dropping your mules at home. A great choice there by Jjakji.
All right, so the Hellions are continuing to patrol around the map. They just want to make sure, no surprises. He's got complete control in this game. And I gotta say, it's gonna be interesting. I'm actually curious what the waypoint is on that Overlord. I wonder if that actually will end up
I didn't notice.
in the upper right corner.
One thing I would like to say about Leenock right now, the exact way he's playing this game against that great containment.
Oh!
That was a nice pull-up. Slows the Lings down for a moment. And look at that. Jjakji. Now the Lings are trapped.
I can't actually even believe.
Those Lings got Akbar'd, Tasteless.
They did. They got so Akbar'd, man. It's a crap. No, but seriously, he is going to suffer almost no casualties in that. And talk about punishing Leenock. I don't know if it was intentional there to let them get all the way up and close that up at the last second, but damn.
It may have been, man.
I mean, that was pretty good.
I want to change my prediction right now because the way that I'm watching Jjakji play, this is like almost like MVP-ish. A different style, though.
It's a different flavor of MVP
It's a
style
clever MVP. MVP is more just brute force, and this is like cleverness, but it's a similar level of TvZ that we've seen so far here.
And look
Notice him pull back.
He pulls back.
Oh my God.
He's so good. He actually fakes the push, sieges up, and then unsieges and goes for it because
Forces
that's
a
how
ton
you
of
scare.
units.
Yeah, forces a bunch of Banes. You don't need a big Banes that early if they're not going to attack. Forces, the creep to not be pushed during that attack.
Yeah.
Denies more drones. This guy
Starcraft
is
fans.
so scary right now. I did not expect Jjakji to look this good.
These are the moves of a champion. This is what we're watching. These are the moves that a champion would make. They are so well thought out. Every little bit. He's not getting. He's not flustered.
Artosis, I think he's going to fly past the hit and expand.
Very well made.
Oh,
No.
You're kidding me.
Wow. And the longer he leaves that there, Tasteless, the further he gets behind. He's already behind 30-ish supply now. Which is, I mean, that's outstanding. Zergs are always ahead in supply in this matchup. So Jjakji is truly doing a great job. Leenock's third so much slower. He's taking a fourth as well as Jjakji getting his fourth command center, preparing himself for his fourth, which Leenock will take as a third. He'll be like, oh, okay, you're taking your third normal timing.
Oh, that medevac better not be spotted here. The mutas are on the map. Then if he gets down there in time, he actually might be able to stim and target that down.
Yeah.
This is a pretty big map. The mutas might be out of position here.
And the thing is, Leenock wouldn't even be that upset about it. He'd be like, all right, but I still have my third. You know, the fourth is delayed.
Well, he'd be upset if he knew that actually the Terrans got to take a fourth.
Of course. So here come the Lings coming around. Don't think he'll actually do anything with these right now. They only have that +1. We do have good upgrades going for Jjakji.
Oh, I was leaning so far forward on my chair for this game, my leg just fell asleep.
Oh, wow. I'm leaning forward as well. They have us on a slanted podium this time, Taste.
Yeah,
Do you feel it?
Staged a little bit slanted. He's going to try to intercept this and get it. And actually, that is how good Jjakji is. Jjakji's gunned down the Overlord, did not lose a Marine. I am blown away. I am inspired so far. And I'm not saying Leenock's bad guys, but whoa, Jjakji is not missed a beat.
Jjakji is showing a level we weren't aware he was capable of in this match.
Well, then we haven't even seen a Terran play like.
Yeah.
Terran oftentimes is so much more meat, muscle,
Yes, exactly.
Raw strength. Than to see a Terran who is being so crafty. This guy plays with smoke, shadows, and mirrors, guys.
I mean, David Copperfield may have made the Eiffel Tower disappear or whatever, but this guy is going to make the sun disappear, not just by putting goggles on your eyes.
Yeah. Not just by getting one of those little cardboard things and making it eclipse or whatever either.
No shadow boxes for this guy.
No shadow box, that's right, that's what it is, a shadow box. Where did this medevac go? Do we know?
I think it's still sitting around somewhere.
So just park somewhere, do you wait in a spot, Mutas again, and then push? All right, so we have a timing push with a Terran that is going to be maxed in under about 20 seconds here to Leenock, who has got a good amount of supply, but
Losing a few banelings on just a handful of Marines. You don't really want to do that. You got to be careful, Leenock. Jjakji is everywhere. There's that drop, Tasteless. Just walk around the map.
Right, he's pushing. He's got a very balanced army.
Now he's got to be careful though, because he's approaching creep. Those tanks cannot be out of siege mode because a max Zerg army running into that will kill it. You need siege tanks sieged up, or banelings are too powerful.
All right, the Mutas are going to catch this medevac. And he's going to have to just ditch that. That's the one thing that's gone right for Leenock so far, but it does open up a small window where Jjakji can push forward, and he is going right for the fourth base.
He's got to siege up, though. He's got to siege up right away.
Siege up like now.
There he goes. Siege is right up, has those Thors spreading out a bit. And it looks like that base is going to be too hard to actually save here. Leenock does have a lot of banelings, but
counterattack.
Oh, he does want to go for that counter.
Oh my
God,
Jjakji is so good.
Thor's hitting some mutas there. And yeah, this base is gone, man. So now it's going to be 3 base against 4 base. Think about that.
And I guarantee you guys, Leenock still has no clue about the hit base,
course,
right?
yeah.
Which, let me tell you something. Because you and I both experienced this in StarCraft 1 and 2, Artosis. That's a scary feeling. You're like, why the hell does this guy have so much stuff?
Yeah.
I am spending my money. That doesn't even make any sense.
Yeah, it makes you feel inferior and stuff. It's actually
it's actually such an intimidating, crushing feeling.
Yeah.
And if he doesn't actually check the replay, and I don't know if he will,
we'll see about that.
He is going to be in trouble.
Well, look at this. He's being careful, but this is the thing. See, half his army is up there. Well, not quite half, a third, and then 2/3 down south. He needs to make them join, because this is what a Zerg wants. He wants to keep your armies apart and then crush a piece. And once he crushes a piece, he gets ahead. So Jjakji has to be very careful about getting home right now. It's the most important thing in the world.
And this is how you do it.
Oh my God,
a
double
little
spire.
drop over here. Well, this is going to be a dead giveaway that there's going to be, some pretty strong mutas in this game.
He's actually getting 2/2 on his mutas right now. I didn't notice that before. He's actually going on purpose double spire. He wants to go mass mutas, and eventually, of course, broodlords. But we see Jjakji is getting level 2 Thor upgrade weapons and getting more Thors as well. So he already is aware of what's going on. He is so on top of it.
By the way, the armies have regrouped. So he's actually in amazing shape.
Getting a second starport. I love the planetary there. Another command center on the way. Look at this. He's already mined out some patches. That is quite a mutilous clock, Tasteless.
Well, we'll see, man. I mean, with the upgraded Thors. Although, then again, I guess if the banelings do just connect with a few Marines, the Lings will kill the Thors, and from there, it's a house of cards.
It is. So a lot of this still is banked upon the siege tanks being placed correctly, being in siege mode before any attacks do occur. But with the 2/2 mutas, I think this is something that's... Jjakji's not going to really get it. Normally, you know how to deal with units. Like, you'll look at the clump and know how much damage it's going to deal, how you're going to kill it off, things like that. That's what programmers know. Look at this. He's still not going to find that.
He is just barely grazed by that.
Yeah.
He literally, it was so close. Had the command center actually been placed in a normal location, he would have seen it too.
He's starting to put up missile turrets and sensor towers in the middle of the map as well. just little tiny things to make a big difference against this Mutaflaw.
Well, we do see the Hive on the way, and don't forget, Broodlords are going to be pretty handy with those armor upgrades.
Oh, God.
They're not going to die,
Broodlords, and he's upgrading the Zerglings like crazy, too, so the Broodlings are even going to be beefy. We have no more upgrades going yet for Mutas, although they are 2-2, which is like the most upgrade we've ever seen.
Oh, my God. He
Mutas.
turned the Mutas around at the last second before checking that location. All right. We do see Jjakji getting a little bit sloppy with medevacs. I think at this point in time, he realizes that Leenock has been down on bases, and he just wants to keep Leenock occupied.
Oh, man, what is he doing here in the middle?
Whoa!
Siege up in. Leenock actually goes away.
Yeah, he could have done some damage
Yeah, he could have killed it, but the thing is, the Greens did get pulled back, so the Thor and Siege Shank is what Banelings would have had to hit, which would have been pretty tough. But interesting moves by both players in that little scenario.
Yeah.
Now the Muta's going to take this out in a matter of seconds. He has 3-3 on the way as his Hive finishes, not even getting a Greater Spire.
Nice, though. Leenock losing about 4 to 5 Mutalisks back there.
I'm so surprised he's going through 3-3 and not a Greater Spire right now.
Oh, no, he's going to lose that.
Yeah,
he cannot afford to lose any more bases.
Yeah, he's stuck down on 4 base, man. And that's not a good thing. He's had 4 base for less time than Jjakji's had 4 base.
Jjakji is most definitely going to get a 5th here. So, you see the Banelings and the Mutalisks moving away, and I think at this point in time, Leenock is probably still scratching his head saying, wait a minute, why does he still have so much stuff? I mean, Leenock has not missed a beat spending, his money.
Yeah, he's
so
doing
it's
a great
actually,
job of
again,
it.
it's a weird feeling. And he's probably going to say, I think I checked all these expansions, I don't see a command center, so.
And we do have right now Leenock going through, clean up some of that built-up defense in the center. An attack down on Leenock's 4th base. Jjakji calling back those Banelings.
Nice.
Beautiful right there with the Banelings. And goodbye, Banelings. So many being targeted down, but he does continue to burrow them. Leenock is so good about burrowing Banelings while he's running around the map.
Yeah, but the problem is Baneling booby traps on this map are not as strong. It's hard to figure out where they're going to go.
Exactly. The map is so wide open. It's the most wide open map that we have in the GSL.
Which is funny because normally that would put Terran at a bit of a disadvantage, but it's not happening this time.
He does know that Banelings are in fact there, as we saw. 3-3 is still on the way, and I'm still so surprised he's going for 3-3 Mutas. Has some Infestors in there as well, so Jjakji's going to have to be more and more careful. Look at how well Leenock, I'm getting shivers right now, actually, true nerd chills, because Leenock's moving around the map so well on his creep, and Jjakji keeps wanting to come up, but realizing he can't because he'll get counterattacked too heavily. This is actually, it's so impressive what we're watching.
You know what I love also? Jjakji putting planetaries. Whoa! That was so close. Wow, Leenock is actually, just barely crazy by. Nice.
Mutas once again picking off a drop. Those Banelings, I don't know if those are ever going to be used right there.
Well, this is actually turned out to be an insane game because Leenock is holding his own.
He is, and he's about to hit 3-3 with +3 melee. So his Banelings and Zerglings are going to do insane damage. Of course, 3-3 already there.
Oh my God, could not be better right now for Leenock. Gets the Ghost Academy. If he gets a Ghost, no snipe on the Broodlords.
That's right, and Greater Spire starts immediately upon 3-3 finishing.
Oh, sick.
Oh,
okay.
jeez Louise.
The SCV sent
Here we go.
Oh, no.
Oh, there's Thors in there.
Oh my God,
Minimal
beautiful
damage.
save by Jjakji. I was actually holding my breath. I'm supposed to go crazy in that part. That's my job. And I was actually watching.
The Mutas just ravaging everything. 3-3 Mutas, folks. Watch those things. They are going to be worth so much. Now, the Second Ghost Academy has been finished. And as we tech up the Broodlords here, this is amazing. The calmness that Leenock has held in the middle of the map, saying, no, you can't kill me. I can get 3-3 and then go Broodlords. That's amazing. I've never seen a Zerg play like this before. The complete and utter
the fact that he
calmness.
stayed at tier 2
People get
for like
nervous.
so long,
Yeah.
and he did it fine against the Terran. Whoa, don't lose those.
And he did lose a couple ghosts, but yeah, the fact that he sat there and he's like, no, I'm fine. You actually can't attack me. Sorry, I can get 3-3 all day long. Zergs normally get nervous, take up the Broodlords real quick, because they're like, the Terran's gonna come get me! Because normally they do. But in these positions on this map, Leenock has just played it perfectly. It's amazing.
Yeah, Leenock has actually been so patient despite being in a real squeeze here.
Now notice he's starting to spend some of his units. He's bringing up a little bit of supply. This isn't just to kill the planetary, of course that's a nice bonus. But he wants to lose some lings off, kill some stuff with them.
Now, I don't know if this is a good idea. That is a lot of turrets in a planetary.
But those are 3-3 mutas, and they are taking out the turrets oh so quickly. The Banelings even coming in, and down goes Jjakji's base.
Oh my god. Jjakji
Leenock
not even
died.
bothering to repair there.
I just want to...
Or too preoccupied with other
Oh my
tasks.
god, he's making a lot of Broodlords too, man. Oh, some nice snipes going down.
I gotta say, you know, Jjakji was so scary at the start of this game, but Leenock has actually just managed to survive everything. He has weathered the early game Jjakji storm. And here are the Broodlords.
Oh god, 6 Broodlords and a ton of mutas. Looks like he has 20 plus.
I believe the hit base differential was lined out. It's not that much of a roll anymore.
That's right. But he does have a bigger bank because of it, of course. The mutas, look at how the mutas just pick off anything they want. Now here we go. A lot of Banelings coming in. Can they hit the ghosts? Oh my god, he just saved all the ghosts.
That was so close. I have no idea. Jjakji's changed his game plan up. He's doing much more small little attacks here and there, which is exactly what you want to do when Broodlords come into the game. Broodlords are like carriers for Starcraft 1. Yes. They're always spread out. They're not exactly mobile.
They're slow.
Yeah, they're slow. They're kind of clunky. And so I think going for drops is the way to handle it so far.
Yeah, you know, you can really run around the map like that. In any match, if they go Broodlords, you really have to outmaneuver them most of the time and gain small advantages through them having a slow army and hoping, you know, that they split it up a little bit to try to deal with it. Then you can take out the Broodlords. It's when the Broodlords are with a max Zerg army that they are truly scary. Well, that and plus he's morphing 33 more Banes. Oh my god. And he has so many mutas with it. His unit composition is frightening. It's so frightening. And the Broodlords are 3-3, the mutas are 3-3, the Banelings, Zerglings, and Broodlings are all 3-3.
Yeah,
and
this is as strong as it is humanly possible.
God, this is quite a unit composition.
Okay, the Broodlords moving out. Note the Queens underneath them to transfuse. He's going to go for it. Give me the transfuse in here.
Some great snipes going off. Picking off so many Broodlords.
Oh my god.
Jjakji, what a hero set of snipes there. Pick off every single Broodlord, but he can't expand.
Yeah, Jjakji can't get another base. That's the actual story that's going on here.
Dude.
Leenock has at least managed to acquire some of the bases. Oh wow, another drop over here.
I'm getting the sickest chills right now. The double spire, I am such a fan of this right now. I know that LZ Gamer has a big smile on his face somewhere.
Yeah.
But these 3-3 mutas are actually winning him the game because he's denying every single expansion. The map is too big.
He spots it. He spotted the refinery. That's going to be the end of this expansion. But guess what, guys?
Wow.
Jjakji already mined everything he needed from it.
Yes, he's
definitely got more than enough there. Uh-oh.
Way out of position are these Broodlords. The mutas around the map dealing with too much. You cannot let Broodlords ever be alone. But let's talk about these 3-3 mutas a little bit more. The basis of this strategy is, hey, we are so far apart that anytime you come out, I will cut off every reinforcement, kill every base you have, because I have so many 3-3 mutas.
Yeah, exactly.
You actually have to have your full Terran army together to deal with these things, and he's not letting that happen. This is absolute madness.
Oh my god, oh my god. He's going to go for the Greater Spire. If he gets the Greater Spire. Oh, but there's also Banelings coming here and just detonating on a planetary. I don't know who's going to win this, guys, but I do know this is one of the most insane Terry versus Zergs I have ever seen.
That is for certain. Both players have very similar supplies. And
oh! Wait, what? He just accidentally detonated all his Banelings.
Yeah,
he accidentally detonated all his Banelings.
I think that was a misclick. I think he was probably trying to set off a Baneling.
Yeah.
I can't imagine he did that on purpose, but that is so many Banelings that he just wasted.
He just might have put himself in a huge disadvantage.
Yeah.
That he should not have happened.
That many Banes, man.
We should have would have factored in here.
His bank is going away now that he has to replace those, and he's not even maxed now. He could be maxed right now if he hadn't done that. Huge mistake there by Leenock. Huge mistake. The smallest clicks of a mouse button, the smallest keystrokes can change who wins the GSL finals.
All right,
holy
nice.
crap.
Whoa, talk about bruising a lot of mutas.
It's like Halloween in there with all those orange pumpkin mutas.
I know, right? It's Christmas time. Hopefully, for Jjakji's sake, he gets them in the red. Get some Santa Claus.
Well, some in the red, some in the green.
All right. Here we go. Again, this expansion, I believe, is really the last operational
But what
phase.
does Jjakji have? Jjakji doesn't really have anything mining either.
Yeah.
Leenock just keeps killing everything. These two just keep trading bases. See, there's another one. He floated down one of his orbitals. Now, as soon as he moves away from there, I'm sure that Leenock wants to be in there with his Mutalisks.
He might even give up this base entirely and just start expanding elsewhere.
That's a possibility. Well, we do have Leenock moving around the map with his units right now. The Broodlords might be caught in this out in the open again. That's the sound they make.
That's what they do. And look at this, he's even making turrets in the middle of the map. He really wants to get some kind of center position game
Dude,
here.
and he needs to, because, well, he keeps killing bases somehow, some way. The mobility that Jjakji has shown us here without losing a big army is phenomenal. But it hasn't been enough yet. He's killing off bases, but he's not able to keep one. This is a complete trade.
Oh my god, oh my god, oh my god.
This is all these two do is trade bases. It's all they do, man.
Oh man, if he gets that hatchery. Oh no, he will not get that hatchery. Excuse me. Dude, this game is actually insane. Jjakji needs another base though. I don't know if he's just gonna not expand, push, try to kill it. Oh man, he missed a mainland landmine. I don't know if he's just gonna try to expand after he takes up the space. Here we go!
Nice fungal and kills off so many Vikings. The fungal plus Muta.
EMP on those infestors.
Oh, he hit him? Oh my god.
Yeah, or at least one I saw.
That is insane. Cloaking on the way is very smart.
That's
move.
so smart. In the middle of the map. Oh, this is actually
I've never
happening.
seen that before.
Well, now I've seen it all, guys.
I gotta say, I think this already for me, this is the best GSL finals.
Oh,
Just off of this game, the revolutionary stuff that we're seeing here.
I mean, even more so than the MVP versus who was it? MMA?
Yeah. I mean, that was a nice finals and all, but I'm already feeling this one, Tastes.
Well, from start to finish,
these two are being so intelligent. Their unit movements are second to none. Their techs are second to none. Every strategy that they're employing is just a completely beautiful series so far. And here they come. Oh,
he's going in for the kill. EMP shut off and snipe.
Ton of snipes going off, but as they do snipe, they lose their energy, and the Banelings kill a few. But oh my god, I think he might have enough baseless. The Muta's just being shredded.
He has to use the Mutas to take the damage for the Broods. All those Mutas going away. GG. And we have GG.
Wow.
Oh my god.
I can't, I have the sickest chills right now. I think I might be having a stroke. I don't know what's going on.
I have no idea how that game was that insanely good. I mean, Jjakji, first of all, played brilliantly.
Leenock is in shock. It's Lee shock right there.
Yeah. Dude, this is actually insane, man. Well, we're going to have to go to game number 2 here in a minute. Dude, I can't believe how good that one first game was. We are in for quite a lot of awesome games, man. It's going to be sick.
That was complete and utter madness. They were trading bases like John trades Yu-Gi-Oh cards. It was insanity. I've never seen. It was like watching chess. You know, as Jjakji's army moves down to kill off a base, so Leenock moves up and kills a base.
Yeah.
And then Jjakji's moving back to try to secure another base, and Leenock moves back and takes another base. And then they do it again this way. And then there's drops over here that he gives up, while Leenock kills off the drop, plus hits another base.
I could not believe when we got to watch that movement, that dance in the middle of the map. That was beautiful.
The fact that he stayed calm enough to get up to 3-3, he had Hive for a long time and did not get Broodlords.
Even in a GSL Codes game, I would not expect all of our Codes players to stay that up to date with all the upgrades. Oftentimes, the game could just end because one guy was at 1-1 and the other one's at 3-3, and there you go. That one little factor allowed him to win. They're both like maxed out with every single upgrade, Artosis.
Yeah, Jjakji would have won that game so much quicker if it wasn't for 3-3 Mutas. The fact that they were 3-3, he could not send just a little group, because normally they're like 1-1, maybe 2-1 or 1-2. Maybe if you really put a lot of effort into their upgrades, and then when you have 3-3 Marines, you just you send a little group. You're like, I'll just put these here. But
well,
no.
And of course, you know, when you have Marines like that, a few of them you could trade with the Mutas, but not when they're 3-3. Everything dies at the drop of a hat.
Well, it was something of beauty, and I hope to see more Zergs try that in the future. You have to be so unbelievably composed to play a game like that.
And let me tell you something, guys. That was just the first game.
Yeah.
they're going to be exhausted by the end of this series. I'm
Holy.
exhausted even casting them.
Well,
There were so many epic moments.
These
going
are the
on.
youngins, man. They have a lot of energy, a lot of youthful vigor.
Our map is Crossfire. Don't forget their records on this map are fairly even and fairly impressive at about 66%. 68, 66, something like that.
Yeah.
So this is just insane. I am loving this already. Guys, hashtag GSL, get on Twitter, spread the word, upvote it on Reddit, because we are having an epic GSL finals here at Kodas in Seoul, Korea. And Tasteless with these Artosis. Tastosis, the casting Archon, bringing you some of the best StarCraft 2 games of all time.